Hello guys, Nostalgic Gaming here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over my new 20 terabyte Nostalgic Gaming drive. It's got tons of systems. I have more. I have to update this list right here, but I'm going to be showing you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, just like that picture on the my website. It's a box enclosure. It's got rubber grommets at the bottom, so where you put it standing up, it reduces the noise of the disc. It also doesn't fall as quick. You can take it out of this box right here and put it internally in your PC. No need for adapters. Just straight up plug and play like a normal hard drive. So this is my website. It's got the list and the extras. Here's a little bit of what's inside my Lauchbox setup, because I'm using Lauchbox. I want to be a little bit different, so let's continue and show you what it looks like. So that's the boot splash I got on. Some nice music going on. Discord. Now, I did have background music enabled, but I turned it off for the video so I don't get copyrighted, but you can enable it back in the settings using Lauchbox. Before I show you what I'm about to show you right now, I want to explain to you why I did all this and what drove me to do this. So when I was 12 years old and I was in Mexico, all I had was a PlayStation 2 Silver Edition, like the little slim ones. And we had about 15 games, and my dad, he actually seen this game right here, and he opened it and seen that the screen, the little logo, I guess you would call it, on the disc was this lady sticking her tongue out. He grabbed it and just cracked it in half in front of us. So he told us never to touch this console. He put it in a bag. He told us never touch it. Don't do nothing. Y'all not playing video games, and all I want you to do is work instead. So that was the story. I remember one time they had a bootleg Silent Hill Origins. It was like I knew it was a bootleg because somebody actually burned a CD to it, and the disc was white, no logo, no nothing. And I remember one time I grabbed it and I hooked it up, and it didn't work because the console wasn't modded, it wasn't chipped or nothing. It was like an original console. And my dad found out and he whooped me. And ever since I returned from Mexico, I always wanted to have all those games I couldn't as a kid. So I started my own collection, as you can see. I have my Xbox going back here with tons of games. So my Lauchbox pretty much has all this plus more, so I'm going to show you right now. So starting with arcade, you have your categories if you want to go by category, or you got just arcade, which has everything, no category. So let me show you. I have my marquee, my second display is showing. You can disable that using Lauchbox. So another cool feature about this is with your controller, you can turn the box art around. You have a description that after I think 5 to 10 seconds it goes down so you can read it. If I have a video display, it would be displaying. So that's arcade. You pretty much know what's in arcade. Just 2,679 games. In my computer section, I have Windows, Commodore 64, Scum VM. So let's look at the Windows games. So we have Metal Slug. I would just let y'all see it. I won't speak over all this stuff, but I know this is a good game right here. This is brand new. It's a good game also. If y'all haven't played it, y'all need to play that one. That's a good game. This is a real good game. That's a real good game. This, y'all have to try it. You can actually be 2 Spider-Mans in this game. That's okay for like the cop kind of guys. That's a good game. I'm sure you know what this is. I can see the back. The new Silent Hill is right there. Snowden. These are all PC games, so like no emulation is involved within all this. So 100% guaranteed to work with all these. I've tested them. Commodore 64. Got all these games. Tons of games. Let me see how many. 1,813. Scums, you have 233. This is using the latest versions of Scums, which is like 2.9 or something like that. You have consoles. You have your Atari 5200, Atari 7800, Atari 64-bit, Atari CD, Xbox. That is the full library. You have Xbox 360, 94 of the TurboGrafx 16th, TurboGrafx CD, Nintendo 64. You have the full library as well. Nintendo 64 DD. You have 10 games. NES. You have 830. That's the full library. GameCube full library. Nintendo. I will not say that. This has 46 all tested. And I'm not sure if I can show you this, but I'll just do it quick. So here's so y'all can take a quick look at what is in here. All tested, working. So what I did is I gave people a combination of systems, and because I don't believe in having to buy like tons of drives, because I know it's a lot of money for the normal user who just wants to play a little bit of everything. So I did a little combination of everything. If I do release a second drive, it would be on top of this one, would add more games to it, but at least you have a little bit of everything if you can only afford one drive. There's the Wii U 435, the Wii system, Dreamcast 289. So you got Sega Genesis, Neo Geo CD, PlayStation, full library of PlayStation, full library of PlayStation 2, full library of PlayStation, no, not full library of PlayStation 3, but you have 85 tested and working. And minis, you have 755 minis. So let me show you the PS3 section, kind of games you get here. Pretty nice. You get the God of War collection, a little video preview, like I said. You got Grand Theft Auto 5, also get your preview. Tons of games, you guys. All these have tested, working. Whatever doesn't work, I've always made sure I put it on my notes on my phone, and I make sure not to add it. If I do add it, after I've seen that there's been support for that game. So if it's on here, it would run. Simple as that. You got any Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You got 755 games there. So that's all the consoles. Let me show you something cool. So like in certain systems, like I know the PlayStation 2 does it. If you open up any game, see this one. On the top right, you see the disc spinning once I push play. So if I push play right now, see the disc, it starts spinning, and then you boot up into the game. I also made it to where it doesn't hide the mouse, because sometimes you get like pop-ups and everything, and if you don't have no mouse, you have to press your Windows key and try to all kinds of stuff. Like this way, you always have your mouse. You can just throw it down in that corner, throw it to your second monitor. It doesn't matter. And then now I can close it with my controller. Certain systems I can close with my controller, and then just like that, you can add it to your favorites. And then if you press down on your controller, you get the letters, you get the search icon, you get the favorites right there. It's real easy to add to your favorites. So you just click on one and scroll down to favorite right here, add it to your favorites, and then now when you want to look for it, you just go to this section right here and it'll be there. There's a console. This is handhelds. You get Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, PS Vita. All these PS Vitas been tested. Whichever one doesn't work, I deleted it. PSPs, you get the full library of PSP, full library of 3DS, full library of DS. Let me show you some of these. So I'm gonna go to the P for Pokemon. So I always like Pokemon. If y'all see me looking that way, it's because I get the marquees and I kind of get interested in seeing what the picture looks like. So yeah, a little section of the PSP. Game I always liked here is Def Jam for Midnight Club 3. There you go. This is the best one, I think, in my opinion. I'll get to the light guns in a little bit. You got your magazines, so like I know like people like Nintendo Powers. You get all these. So let's launch one of these so you can see it. So there's the front page with the back. Just keep scrolling, read if you want to. I'm not gonna read all that. But it's there for y'all. So like I know this one, there's some funny ones like Justin Bieber, or I've seen one I loved Obama, stuff like that. Pinball. You get you a pinball arcade, so like the normal pinball, and then you get your actual pinballs. This game right here has about 100 tables inside of it, so you get Techno Parrot for your controller. All these have been configured for the controller. My favorite one is I think it's this one, Dead Heat. I actually play that one, and I always pick the 370C because I have one in real life. You get your tools. For the tools, you have AnyDesk to launch, and you have Full HD 1080p. So if you ever need to set your screen to 1080p, just open that up. It will auto set it, auto change it, and then you're good to go. Let's get back to the light guns. So for light guns, I have all these systems. I have the apps as well, so if y'all want to set up your gun manually, y'all can do that. But all these systems that you see right here, they auto set up except for Techno Parrot. Techno Parrot, it auto set ups 33 games out of the 52. So what I mean by that is they all have their own script to each game, and like if I open up a game right now, it would tell me no light gun detected because I don't have one plugged in. But if I have one plugged in, it would auto detect it, it would configure it, and it would auto run, make it work. And when you close it, it would close it, it would stop the light gun, and it would like play normally. So that's good. I like that. And if you certain games like the flash games, the PC games, if you don't have a light gun, you get that pop up, you click OK, and it will auto configure to the mouse, so you can play with your mouse. I'll show you a little bit about that in a second. So right now it's taking long, but it's because I put to hide most of this background stuff that goes on, so that y'all don't have to see that every time. There you go, it's already launching. There you go. So just like that, everything boots up. If I had my light gun game, so I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. If I had a light gun connected to that, it would automatically load with my mouse. So like, see Virtual Cop and Silent Scope. So I don't have no light gun plugged in right now. If I was to open this game, all the other every single other console and system, it auto detects. It's just Techno Parrot, there's 20 games that you need to manually set up, but the rest of the 30 something games, they won't. Like Aliens, you won't have to do that. And I think it's mainly the paid for that you need to set up automatically. I mean set up manually, because I never had the techno subscription to like go in there and tweak them. But if I did, I could have done it. So there you go, guys. No light gun. I still got my controller plugged in. I'm moving my mouse. So I'm gonna play a little bit this. There you go. So you just zoom in. Trying to focus here. Okay, so there you go, guys. It's a little demonstration. Let me show you even the PS3 section. Like, I got actually more PS2 games as well. Like, these are light guns. PS3. Let me see. Let's launch one. Let's do Time Crisis 4. I should get the pop-up with this because I do have it manually configured to auto-detect any light gun. So that's the pop-up I'm talking about. I used Integrum Retro's tool to do all this auto configs and stuff. There it is. So here is my mouse again because I don't have a light gun. Hiding.
Evan, can you hear me? There's been an information leak regarding your involvement. They're the terrorists involved in this incident. Return fire.
So there's that. I'm going to show you what I meant by auto detects. So if I grab my MX-24s, which I need to find.
2 hours later.
Okay, so before I launch the game, I'm going to connect this light gun again. Wait for the computer to read it, recognize it. I should hear a little sound. There you go. Now if I was to launch it, you shouldn't have that pop-up no more. It should auto-configure to your gun. There you go. You see, you guys? And then you should be able to shoot. See it? I'm shooting right there in that corner. I can hide. So the reason why I can't aim right now is because I don't have the sensors on my screen, but it auto detects just like that. Disconnect this and connect my controller back up. So the reason why it does that is I have auto setups to like open in the game, open the light gun, configure the light gun, and then when you close the game, I have it to close the light gun, stop the light gun from configured, and I have it to set it back to whatever resolution it was. So like example, Aliens Armageddon runs on 1080p. I have it auto script to when you launch that game, it launches on 1080p, and when you close that game, it returns it back to the default, whatever resolution your default was. Let me grab my controller back. So that's for every light gun game is gonna be like that. You can auto launch it. If the game allows it, it will map to your mouse. If you don't have a light gun, and if you have a light gun, it will auto detect the light gun and then just run off of that. Here's some fun games, some flash ones. And let me show you more. So that's about it, really. That's just 20 terabytes, which you get a mix of everything, the best of the best for you. So another cool thing is we all know Lauchbox. You get your options to do things. You can tell it what screen to turn on, 1, 2, and 3. Disable your marquee, enable your marquee, hide certain games. You can add that. If you go to the desktop mode, you can do the controller mappings. You can do the controller. The reason why I chose Launchbox is just so user friendly, and there's tons of themes, tons of everything. And you don't have to do nothing really. It's all right there for you. If you do have questions, answers, join the Discord. Hit me up. I'll try to help you as best as I can. But I'm willing to bet if you have any issue and you look it up on YouTube, it will show up, because there's just tons of information on this front end. It's just so user friendly. So let me launch another game. Let's launch. Let's see, something in the console side of things. Let's see, so y'all can see that everything works. Tested, working every time. So let's load an intensive game. I would say either Mario Kart or let's do this one, you know? Why not? Because Mario Kart, I mean, we all seen it. So I'll get my marquee there. I'll buy all the shaders. Again, chose to keep the mouse. I'm gonna hide it. It says continue because I've actually went in there and already played this, tested it. Like I said, 02, 09. There you go, guys, running perfectly. I've tested everything on a 4070. I did put my brother's PC on it to test this after I have everything set up, and he has a 5600 XT, which is way lower than my stuff, and it loaded Mario Kart 8 like nothing. So I'm gonna close it. Oh, I think I had to press escape for this emulator. There you go. Everything running. Let's try a different game just to show you. Let's do this one. Again, if y'all don't like this theme that I have going, y'all can change the theme with Launchbox. Really easy install, everything. No need for sync recovery for this drive. Reasons why is because Launchbox auto updates. You can update it, and it would update your emulators. You can update all kinds of things. When you can easily add your own games to this, or if you have Steam games, it would automatically add to it, and then download the art for it. Do everything you need. So no need to be searching for stuff. It's really simple, guys. Skip that movie. Tell me to look around. I'm looking around. There you go, you guys. Close the game. Just like that, you guys. That's all I got for you. Actually, let me go into deep about Xbox 360. So Xbox 360, there's 2 emulators, and I tried every game that's in here. Everything works. So for games that didn't work with certain emulator, auto set it to launch with the other emulator. So For best compatibility, I added both emulators and tested on both emulators which one ran the best, and I set it to that emulator. So I could see any game right here I can launch and it would automatically work. So let's try. What should we try? I've always liked Skate is good. I don't know, I like all these games, but let's try bowling. Why not? Skip all the cutscenes. Again, I do have some like 80s rock that you can enable in the background as you're scrolling through games, but I didn't enable it because of the video. You can see the game runs smooth. So there you go, you guys. That's probably the end of the video. It's about 22,000 games, I believe, but they are the best of the best. Not no duplicates for sure. And that's it. If y'all interested in buying this, you can go to my website. It's going to be nostalgicgaming.shop. No taxes. It'll actually show you a little bit of everything that comes with it. Little description right here. And also, if you go into my Discord, there's gonna be a section there when you join. It's called Game List, 20 terabyte game list, and it has all the games that it contains on there. So if you're interested in just seeing the game list, go in there, check it out. And there you go, you guys. That's it for the video. Stay tuned. I will still support the Retro Beast. I will still help out people there, because I believe that we should all come together as a community and build from there. I'm trying to keep all this for the new generations to come, because we all losing hope. They don't know. They all grow up in the new games like Fortnite and stuff like that, while we grew up with this kind of stuff. So that's it for the video, you guys. Peace.